Think about how we currently manage digital tasks. You start with an idea, but to act on it, you have to manually bridge disconnected tabs, cross-reference emails, and scroll through entirely separate product catalogs until they crash together into a mess of open windows. This reactive computing model leaves the system idle until you give it a direct command, meaning the entire burden of researching, organizing, and connecting information falls squarely on your shoulders. An alternative exists, a proactive ecosystem that anticipates the obstacles you're about to face and connects the necessary information before you even ask for it. This shift toward a proactive web is the core architecture behind Google's expansion of personal intelligence in AI mode. Looking at this map, we can clearly see the scale of this rollout. Google is expanding this AI mode to nearly 200 countries and territories across 98 distinct languages, and they are doing it with no subscription required. The utility comes from how this mode handles your data. You can securely link previously isolated information hubs, specifically integrating everyday tools like Gmail, Google Photos, and soon Google Calendar. The core design principle of this architecture is transparency. You maintain complete control over if and when these applications are allowed to communicate with each other. By granting an AI secure, strictly monitored access to connect these personal data points, your web experience transforms into a unified, proactive assistant. This level of integration changes how discovery happens. You might be transitioning between searching the web, chatting directly with Gemini, watching a video on YouTube, or reading a promotional email. To connect those touchpoints, Google is introducing the Universal Cart. It functions as a persistent, intelligent hub that follows you across all of these platforms. The moment you add an item to this cart from any of those platforms, the system starts working independently in the background. This graph illustrates how the cart executes background tasks using Gemini models. It continuously tracks price histories, locking onto the lowest price drops to secure deals. It also provides automated inventory monitoring. The system watches those levels, alerting you the exact moment that product returns. Because the Universal Cart relies on Gemini, its background intelligence upgrades as the underlying models improve. This turns the shopping cart into an autonomous agent that actively fights for optimal outcomes in the background. The system applies intelligent reasoning to anticipate user needs, solving potential purchasing problems before they arise. As we can see in this diagram, the cart proactively analyzes technical specifications to flag product incompatibilities, stopping you before you finalize a flawed purchase. When it detects that mismatch, the system automatically computes the variables and suggests a compatible alternative. Once you have the right items, the system shifts to the financial execution layer. The Universal Cart is built directly on the infrastructure of Google Wallet. This integration allows the cart to assess a specific set of financial variables. It reviews the parks of your saved payment methods, checks your loyalty information, and scans for active merchant offers. By synthesizing all of those factors, the cart recommends the most advantageous payment method for that specific transaction. Combining proactive compatibility checks with strategic financial integration neutralizes the hidden risks that typically derail digital purchases. One final bottleneck remains in digital shopping: the clunky transition from a finalized cart to the actual checkout. To eliminate this, Google developed the Universal Commerce Protocol, or UCP. It is an execution mechanism designed to make that final step remarkably smooth. As this diagram illustrates, UCP enables two streamlined execution pathways for your favorite brands. You can check out directly on Google in a few taps using Google Pay, or transfer your entire cart straight to the retailer's site to buy there. This technological shift is rolling out this summer across Search and the Gemini app. A secondary phase of integrations for YouTube and Gmail will follow shortly after the initial launch. Compare this execution to the fragmented web we started with. By eliminating digital roadblocks from discovery to purchase, your navigation maintains absolute momentum. Personal intelligence and the Universal Cart bridge the gap between discovery and delivery, consolidating fragmented tasks into a single proactive experience.